welcome to another episode of An Archon's Blessing. I so this episode is me going back once more to finish things that I should have done a long time ago. This is a very old main quest apparently that has been in my quest list for a long time, and it's called what's it called again? The Crane Returns on the Wind. That's what it was called. Yes. So we have to go listen to Ningguang's speech. This quest was first. This quest showed up in Act One, I think. Is it? Oh my goodness. Act One. It's an interlude for Act One. So this is like from forever ago, literally forever ago. So yeah, let's go listen to the speech and let's see what this quest is about, shall we? Not many people gathered for this speech.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber?
Whoa!
That's a huge project.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Everyone's just trying to figure out how to make money off of this.
We can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Lady just shaking her head. Nobody knows what these are.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plaustrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plaustrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when.
So the original Jade Chamber must have been constructed with the same stuff,
More
right?
seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
Watch everyone ask, like, how's the market going to do? I knew it! Oh my god! These people!
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Ningguang is priceless. Whoever
These
gets there
guys!
first takes the market. Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plaustrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
And he's gone already.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
All right, which adepti do we have to feed in order to get those sigils?
What do you think? Interested?
Can I really ask you anything at all?
Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find out more about my. Yeah, yeah, good one.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business!
Paimon?
Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look, it seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
What? What are these guys up to? Let's go after them. Whee!
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Sneaking around. I guess in Liyue I wouldn't need a cardboard box, so maybe a stone box. There are rocks everywhere. Wait, where did these guys go? Wait, hold on. What?
Huh. They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Or maybe I could be a pseudo widow. I'll just pretend to be one of these trees, but I'll actually be made out of rock. They'll never suspect a thing.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell.
These guys are seriously trying to shake someone down.
About whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Xingqiu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signatures.
That seems a bit wasteful. I feel sorry for the food.
How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
There they are. They're trying to intimidate people into doing business.
Oh, you again.
Oh, crap!
the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business! I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
The Millilith takes away the hooligans who are surrounding the young lady with white hair. Are you alright? Don't worry, everything's okay now.
Shenhe?
Oh, that's where she was, right! I've looked her up in the character book before. Right! I'm like, wait, she looks familiar. Hello!
Paimon! And this is Paimon's travel buddy!
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head
Wait,
against
what?
the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Please don't.
You can't do that! That's way too violent! This is Liyue Harbor! There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know!
Yikes!
Laws?
Yikes! Have you not heard of the law, Shenhe?
No, apparently not.
Really? So, how exactly have you...
Wait, what? What was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right! They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Qingxin, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are all medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Is she okay?
Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an adeptus, that would explain everything.
That makes
Where
sense.
does she fit in with the other adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Qingxin, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
This guy just handed everything. Oh, wait!
She's really eating them!
To everyone's astonishment, Shenhe polishes off all the medicinal herbs.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
I am curious how they tasted. Wait, how did they taste?
Rather awful.
What?
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant and a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Typical.
I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
Well,
I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber. but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow, you really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier.
Sure, let's join forces. We welcome you
Then
to our
let's not
team.
delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently.
Wait, what? No! Is she okay?
Oh, that is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict.
No.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plaustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baishu, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Oh no, please don't tell me.
Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Did
not
we
too
just
sure. She's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever...
This feels like a zombie question. Not a Baizu question.
The variety of Plaustrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Please don't tell me that all the stuff that Shenhe ate was
Quite welcome. Good luck to you all.
for the wound dressings. Please, please, please.
You need from me, just come to
Let's
the
just
Boo Boo
let's
Farm.
just get out of here as quickly as possible. Hello? Quest? Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, that's very awkward. Sure. We can also do this quest, I guess. This has been sitting here for quite some time now.
Wanlin Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books and
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies.
Awkward.
Travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Too much passion, not enough clarity. Content was a little too wild, huh?
Shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
Listen, you can get a lot of information out of people's
If you
personal
must read it,
experiences, though.
Try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
a book collector who lives in Xingqiu village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
This is where we get introduced to Xingqiu. I was okay. I met him in the
Halberd is also in his collection?
I met him in the poetry event. Maybe I should have done these like a really, really long time ago. Who are you? You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
My liege. Where are my manners? My name is Xingqiu, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Cheng the Ninth?
Makes sense. Please lead the way. I don't know, sounds please lead the way.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
There's a bunch of stuff here. I'm just going to take it all. Whee! Maybe one of these days I'll sit down and read all of these books in Genshin, because and Star Rail too, because there's like a ton of no running, shouting, folly, sense. I'll pay first. Oh, okay. Sure. Guess everyone's interested in history now, eh? What's the matter? A lot of people have become interested in Liyue's history recently, and many of them have been coming to my store to buy books. In the past, it would take half a year to sell a few copies of Yaksha's the Guardian Adepti that we had, so I stopped importing such obscure history books. But after the recent events that happened here, people from all over the city would come here to purchase history texts. Well, that's good to have an interest in history. These past few days have been full of customers who specifically wanted books containing Rex Lapis' stories. Who knows if they really love reading, or they're just looking to inject a bit of spice into their daily chatter. Due to the surge in demand, I've almost had no time to attend to some special orders that we've gotten from old customers. I finally found the time to put together the books that two such customers wanted, but I'm too busy to leave at the moment. Could you help send this copy of Verses of Equilibrium to Uncle Tian, and this copy of Rex Incognito 4 to Gentry Dion? I'll do it. Sure, why not? We'll take on all the quests, everyone. Thank you very much. They must be growing impatient by now. After all, they placed their orders a long time ago, but I've only just gotten around to putting those orders together. With so many customers all of a sudden, I barely know how to keep up. Aha, so you do, oh boy, look at all this stuff. Whee! Okay, I bought everything. Let's see, I usually prepare the books beforehand, dragging my feet due to the surge in business. They've gotten impatient. Okay. I can just do this quickly. This shouldn't take long, right? We're just delivering 2 books. Like, how long could it possibly take? Oh, also I want to stop by here. I just remembered that, yeah, look at all this stuff. Whee! Whee! I'm going on a complete shopping spree right now, don't mind me. Do not mind me. It's just a bit of a shopping spree. Oh wait, I can buy this here. I need that. Alright, I should probably save to buy these things, so let's just run off now. Run along now. Okay, where are these people? Oh. What is it, youngster? Here's the order you placed with Jifang. The 4th volume of Rex Incognito. I placed this order eons ago. Why is it tarried till now? Let me see, huh? First edition. Why, no wonder it took so long. I think I assumed that Jifang had forgotten about my book amid other customers. Thank you for delivering this book to me, youngster. Wait, that was the first... wow, you got a first edition? Look at you. Uncle Tian. Oopsie, I jumped a little too far. Stop that! Oh my goodness. Hardest part about this game is making my controller behave. What can I do for you, youngster? Here's the order you placed with Jifang. The what now? Oh, yes, I believe I ordered a copy of Verses of Equilibrium at the One-Man Book House. Indeed, this is the book that I wanted. Ha! I was thinking that Jifang might have forgotten about my order, what with the other customers and all, but here it is now, and that's good. The binding is fairly good as well. Conscientious as always, that Jifang. Thank you, youngster. I'll take this with me now. All right, let's go back. And then we can continue with the stuff that we actually need to do. Whee! I have delivered them, yes. Thank you, One-Man Bookhouse has managed to stay open all this time due to the support of our longtime customers. What's more, these customers are true lovers of books. It should gladden them greatly to receive good ones. Thank you so much for your help, traveler. Please take this as compensation. If you should ever wish to purchase any books, feel free to approach me.
I've had my heart set on getting hold of a copy of Legend of the Shadow.
All right, let's continue with this, with the Xingqiu quest. Hehe.
I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to get my hands on that book. If this book can be found, it will be nothing far away.
Okay, oh, actually, I wonder if that unlocked any, darn it. Okay, that's fine. Where's the quest? Where's the quest? Where's the quest? Why does the name Cheng the Ninth sound familiar? It's somewhere in this area? I see bamboo. Let's see, oh, there's a fishing spot over there. I never even noticed. What if I climbed? I was thinking of climbing up to see if I could get a better view. I know there's an old lady in there, but I'm pretty sure I remember her name. It's not Cheng the Ninth. There's a guy up here. Oh, that is Cheng the Ninth. Cool. Lucky.
Smiting me to smithereens.
Excuse me, are you Cheng the Ninth?
And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the
Are you okay?
Off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me.
Oh, is this a paper skin and glass bone story? Oh no.
Beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
You're sad that you've got nothing to read now, or are you bored now that you've got nothing to read?
That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them, and now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There is a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare, I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes, it is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the Corlapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age.
Did he say something weird?
Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that Corlapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay borrowing that book?
Situational awareness. Give that man a minute, please.
What does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Can we help this guy somehow? Okay, I'm going to finish this because this has been here. Both of these quests have been here for too long now, and both of them need to get done, I suppose. So let's finish this. My most famous last words from now on ought to be, "Oh, this can't possibly take too long, right?" Oh, he's just casually reading.
Like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
The guy back at Chang the Ninth was pretty bossy. That bossy guy sounds like he's working for Gentry Mao Cai.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Yeah, we should help him,
Don't
definitely.
me. I'm in too.
Oh, now you're paying attention?
You can hear what we're saying.
I like this guy. He's funny.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
So do you have a plan or do you not have a plan?
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I'm young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Wonderful. This suddenly became a fight.
Here to play with me.
What do you do? Oh,
Let me
Rain
amuse
outlines your
cool. Wait, you can use it twice?
Oz revealed by
Wait.
Hear me.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I will have order.
I'm just going to... What does he do, actually? I have no idea. Oh, well, I'll just... Wait, where's the other guy? Oh, there you are.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
So you're a vision bearer, more to Guhua than meets the eye, huh?
Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
That's how it usually is, yeah.
When it comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Maotai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet.
I wonder if he finished that book.
You
I wonder if
really
he's just going to sit here and
Are you sure
finish his book.
as your errand runners?
Wow. So that's how that turned
Oh my god!
out. Extraordinary.
In the rain, too.
Guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap.
No, don't. First, let's help Chang the Ninth. Xingqiu's vengeance may not be swift, but it'll surely come.
Fine, but as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
He was not like this in the poetry,
Known as
in the poetry event.
Guhua Geek.
Paimon, your nicknames are terrible.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
Amazing. Actually amazing. No, I don't hang out here that often. I just took someone's letter. Yeah, I don't hang around up here often. I think the last time I was here, I was in co-op and we climbed that exact ladder, and I went up to the peak of that mountain to find something. Wait, what? Why was there just a black screen just now? That was weird. Let's talk to the guards. A Mondstadt merchant here for a meeting with Gentry Mouse High. I'm Shizuru, a VIP client of your boss now.
Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Just anyone? Are you saying we're not his VIP clients?
No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Take me to Gentry Mouse High or suffer the consequences. Would you like me to explain these extra fees you're incurring to your boss, or shall I?
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shenhe. My master will show me.
Riz 100. Or was that persuasion? I guess persuasion would be a better role.
Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the Master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever.
Unbelievable.
Paimon never knew you were such a
Unbelievable. I was just bluffing, but you did great too.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would show
I knew it.
you mean it. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
I think you're right. This could work in our favor.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shenhe kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shenhe kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Up there? Okay, a shortcut. Nobody expects me to come in through the window.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all.
What do they need all this core lapis for?
Yet. But it's
I've already
not
forgotten what
too
core lapis
late.
is used for in this world.
If Shang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result.
Only thing I know about core lapis is that it's used as Sansang Li.
of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand.
Ominous.
I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it, right? Right? Yeah.
Comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gulag Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Nice. We'll just go back and forth between these two quests then. Why not? Okay, back to this. Back to the story quest. This is so janky. Like something like this would never happen in Star Rail.
Mr. Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see.
Oh, so this is where he works, I'm guessing.
For now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I'm guessing he works here, right? He works here?
We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
He knows about it. He knows about it.
As well? Do you mean...
Uh-oh.
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price.
Sneaky, sneaky.
It all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
I think I had like 4 million when I looked. That's so expensive. I don't think I can afford it.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Nope, never heard of them.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Oh, an Adeptus, of course. They have a silly name.
I didn't know anyone else knew about him.
Sea Gazer.
Records of drifting clouds. Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some...
When I hear that name, I imagine like one of those like Adepti deer guys, kind of like standing on a cliff overlooking the sea. That's actually pretty cool.
I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
I'm so glad we have her here.
I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains.
Which one of them told her that? Which one of them? Which one of them told her that?
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned
Good
for so
stuff.
long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Is it unlocked yet? Nope. Nope. At least it's close by. Oh, I should probably not do that. What's this place? Oh, please don't tell me it's that hole in the ground. Covered by water.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
That's another way to solve the puzzle.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
So useful. I like her.
Take another look around. Hey, look.
She knows everything. She knows everything. Let's go after the Sealy. Come here. Come here, little Sealy. I bet it's in there somehow. Oh wait, wait, no? Ooh. I mean, it should be fine, right? It should be fine. And if not, we can just quit out and bring, you know, other team members. That's okay.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I love Adepti abodes. They do such a good job with them.
With any luck, the
They're so
sunset
pretty.
night we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shenhe?
Not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning.
What
If we
now?
want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Oh, I get to. Ooh, okay. Do I remember how to use this character? I tried her in the what's it called? The one of the combat trials, but I think I had to like hold it down, right? Yeah. Yeah. Do I just like fly over? Oh wait, I can walk on this. Look, I'm walking on the clouds.
Transfiguration!
Solidify!
Well, we're just going to get them one at a time, right? You must first activate the ancient array core. Okay, okay.
Stabilize.
There we go. It's activated, I think.
My will embodied.
By royal
Silence.
No. Okay, Oh. I knew that. I knew that. Hold on. Let me get back up. I knew that. I'm totally not blind, and I 100% saw the wind thing spawn. Totally. Yeah, 100%. I see everything.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Oz revealed by
Bow your head.
Okay, what's the ult do again?
Obey!
Oops, I don't think I'm supposed to press it,
The mechanism is
right?
exposed. Now's our chance.
Oh, wait, where's my, where are my little water balls to suck up for my charged attack? Wait, what?
by royal decree.
Oh, well, that's okay. Are we gonna fall? Yep. The mechanism is broken and the fog clears along with it. Oh.
Is everyone okay?
That's one way to do it.
Look, Cecilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again.
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Let me guess, it's going to wake up, right? Or not? Wait a minute. Come on.
Solidify.
Transfiguration!
Oh, are you serious?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Take your true form, by ordinance divine.
Whee! Okay, the ruin guard didn't wake up. Never mind. Never mind. Cutscene means that's going to wake up, isn't it? Ah, darn it.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, oh no, it's just a strength puzzle. Okay, so there's something over there. Okay, a chest! Another chest? Where's so good at this. Okay, this is the correct way to go. I wonder if there are more chests around here, or did we get them all? Did we get them all? I think we may have gotten everything. All right, let's move on then.
I will have order.
Transfiguration! Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
On, reveal.
Wind, hear me.
Silence!
Wait, where's my... Oh my god. I want my hydro pump.
Gather!
Oops.
Take your true form.
I mean, I guess if I have two charges of it, it looks like I can use it twice, right? So I should just use the charged one and the uncharged one. I thought you could only use it once. Maybe that's like her Eidolon or something.
Bow your head. Silence!
Oh, now what?
The tides beckon.
Okay, no, that does way too much damage now. I love it. That damage is awesome. All right, I have to hit it, not interact with it.
Bow your head.
Hello? I held the button down? Why did it press? This place is just falling apart. Oh my goodness. If that rock had been a little bit more spherical, we would have been in a lot of trouble. Ooh. Look what's over there.
Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
I don't want to know if the fog if the fog is the one that can be walked on, or has to be or one that lets you fall through it. I don't think I want to find out.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite?
Cool. He found it.
Oh,
How are we gonna carry this back? So's the Jade Chamber. It needs to be big to get the whole chamber airborne.
that's true. But then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
I wonder who this master is.
Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Excuse me?
Sure?
Um,
Be
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Excuse me? Paimon meant you, Shenhe. It's your safety that we have to be careful of.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Shenhe lifts up the plus. She actually lifted it up!
Able to carry that huge rock all by herself.
Let's go!
We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Okay, we have 2 more materials to collect, and oh, this is going to be a long episode. We might not finish this. Awkward. Awkward. Okay,
Settle down.
what's this doing in here? I think the best thing to do would probably be to finish Xingqiu's quest then. Let's see how much of that we can do. Okay, let's see. So this is the building site. Okay, we can do this quest now. Hopefully it won't get locked again. That would be very, very awkward. Man, you know, I was expecting to just have to do the story quest and not have to and not be locked by a million other minor quests, but you know, things happen. I really should play this game more often. Xingqiu.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
We now know what Genshin Offline's up to.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The
Who
course of
knows?
action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Oh, is this the background information we needed for it? Ha ha ha!
For reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you.
Ha ha
I
ha!
want you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes,
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Is it an ancient script? Perhaps a secret text that needs a cipher.
hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us?
What is the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
To Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action.
Oh, is this how? Okay. Right, yeah, because so in the poetry event, there was one that had there was one poem that had really bad handwriting, and it was his. Oh, so he just has really, really bad handwriting. I can relate. I can definitely relate to that. How can you be so sure? Why get them involved anyway?
I must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help change the ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone will be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
Oh, I have to see the description for this. Hold on. This is very important. This is very, very important. Where is it? A letter written by Xingqiu to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. The handwriting is so messy, it's barely recognizable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so much, that is such a nice way to put it, considering the things I've heard about my handwriting.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
Why are you suddenly talking like Xingqiu?
Oh, I see. This again.
Again? Do you know something about this?
Don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
Wait, what? We're not here to stay.
Rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider this small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth.
Uh-oh.
Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary...
That's called cornering the market.
Isn't that
legal?
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter.
But I haven't finished eating. Look at all the food on the table.
You will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many Mora! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli
The Feiyun Commerce Guild certainly is generous with its resources.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Wonderful.
Hand it to Guhua Geek. This
Oh, I
is
didn't finish the
seriously
food.
solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the cellars in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Okay, let's do this. Three in the city. Are you looking for me? Wait. No, wait.
Hi, anything I can do?
There we go. I'll take all your core lapis.
All my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. Well, that said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive.
Then let the Feiyun Commerce Guild take it off your
Oh, it's
hands.
for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to...
Uh-oh.
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
This feels so illegal. Wait. You can't just have one entity buy up all of the stuff in a location. That's actually that's horrible. There are actually laws against this. No, ordinarily at least.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time.
I have core lapis too.
Purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
Does we'll take it all still count as retail? So you're rejecting the Feiyun Commerce Guild's business?
What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
I remember coming to this guy every once in a while.
Keep your voice down.
I'll take all your core lapis.
Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me.
I love this guy. He's so funny.
All of it would be far more than you actually want.
It's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They only ever do legal business.
Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
He's like just the right amount of sleaze, but also he's a really good guy. I love him. He's so funny. I remember, what was it during the main story, right? When we were preparing things for the funeral, I had to talk to him. I think that's when it was. Like, forever ago. Okay. Let's clear out the cat. Woo! I should probably get that, huh? And this, huh?
Stabilize. Order guide you. Bow your head.
Whee!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Oh. That's all of them.
Property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Anything in here? No? Totally not getting distracted. Nope, 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 nope. Not me. I never get distracted. Oh, come on. Oh no, this is a bit more tricky than I thought it would be. Okay, this is a bit more tricky than I thought it would be. Wait a minute. How do I do this? How do I get up there? This can't possibly take too long, right? Right? Oh my goodness, are you serious? Wait. Oh, what if I tried this way? There we go. Perfect. Okay, actually, let's get back to our task at hand, shall we?
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liu Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price.
How much does it cost exactly?
The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
It's 4 times what it should be, you crook. Oh my goodness, that's mean. It's poor form to just raise the price without good grounds.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Maybe you should think twice before fronting the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Take our money.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away.
You have a deal. Market price?
Yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liu in the future.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Of course. Of course, right? Of course we have to find. Of course we have to find something that was lost. And of course there's 5 of them.
There's no end to this.
Uh-oh.
Gather.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Settle down.
You're open.
Oh. The treasure hoarders have captured someone. Oh, maybe I should not have come here. I saw the Oculus and I was like, Oculus. This shouldn't take long, right? Will I ever learn my lesson? No, absolutely not. Why would I ever learn my lesson? There's no lesson to be learned here, so how could I possibly ever learn my lesson?
Becomes the hunted.
Oh, is there still more? Oh, okay. Hello? Why is all my stuff on cooldown?
Settle down.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
I just want the Oculus. I just want the Oculus. Okay, we cannot afford to get distracted again. I feel like this thing is going to chase me. Where'd it go?
Silence.
All right. 5 cards. 5 cards full of this stuff. Oh my goodness. You're really sending me on a wild goose chase, aren't you, sir? Is this one of them?
Yeah, we found it! Check out all that core lapis! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayum Commerce Guild to collect it later.
1 Hilichurls and a
Another one down.
and the viewpoint. Beyond the chasm.
Gather.
Don't mind if I do.
Here we go! Loads of core lapis here. Quick, make a note of the location.
Another one with Hilichurls in front of it. Any more?
Solidify.
Odds revealed by... That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
Wait, where was it? I thought I saw another card. Wait, oh, is it this one over here? No, wait, wait, what? There we go.
Yep, that's it.
Hooray!
I said there were 5 cards in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
What?
Here, we've made a note of the cards' locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good...
I'll think about that one. And finally, Chang the Ninth.
Dusted. Yeah.
Nice work back there, Paimon. How did you know that bluff would work?
Got a knack for this business malarkey. Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl to Chang the Ninth's place.
Okay, I knew I missed something shiny. Spring white horse and moon. Ooh.
who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that.
No, of course not. I don't know anything.
You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened?
Not only that, but we'd like to purchase your koi lapis.
Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
Oh, don't worry about that.
They're not gonna bother you again. Then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured, you are safe selling to us. Just trust me.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
We'll send someone to collect the goods later. See, things are never quite as bad as they seem.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Oh, don't thank us yet. Let's wait until we finish at least.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun.
Justice is its own reward. Head to the warehouse. Oh, speaking of core lapis, I do need some. I actually do need some. For Zhongli. So I don't mind if I do. Oh, we have to do this the caveman way. Darn it. Darn it. Cooldowns.
Stabilize.
Okay. Let's go to the warehouse. It's all the way over here. That's an interesting place for a warehouse.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword, Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
This is related to Gentry Mount-sized How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
You saw how everything would play out. Is the ending of the book good?
And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly...
Why are you working with the Fatui?
Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
I don't think so. Okay.
No, my sword.
What does his stuff do anyway?
By royal decree.
Well, it's okay. I have...
Solidify.
Oh, no, darn it. Get over here.
The tides beckon.
Pay your dues.
Impressive.
Oh, wait. The pillar.
To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
Hee.
My lord?
My lord, I did not see that coming.
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild member.
Oh.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
That sounds familiar.
No. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
I bet he owes the Fatui money.
Of the Feiyun Commerce Guild,
I bet he owes them money and has to pay in core lapis somehow or something. I don't expect, I highly doubt that.
Speaking, book reading, Guhua geeking, Xingqiu? Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
Appearances really can be deceiving. Don't rich kids take calligraphy classes? Yeah, that's so mean.
You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time.
So that's why I've never heard that nickname.
Martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off. Paimon's toast, and sorry, very sorry. Please don't hurt Paimon.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me, save me. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Paimon, he's joking. What kind of book did you say you read this in?
Aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could
You're making us run another errand?
And hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that's sweet.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why didn't you tell us that Xingqiu was the Feiyan heir?
I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance
Classic.
for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now.
Classic.
Till we meet again, fellow merchants.
Oh, I got it in the archive. Nice. Ha! Look at that. All right. I took all the bamboo, right?
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Actually, that wasn't us.
Don't say that. You have no idea how much...
No, but actually, that wasn't us. That was probably
The
Xingqiu.
Chen family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Corlapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle.
I
In
see.
any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the one who's displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
He's better than what you give him credit for. Maybe a Guhua Renaissance is just around the corner.
What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Tevat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
Finally, our trip was worth it after all. I'd almost forgotten about that.
My sold and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
A strange bookmark.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
All right. Well, I think the last thing I'll do is I bet there's multiple parts to this story, so let's go over here and see if it triggers a new part, shall we? These story quests are long. Or maybe I just get distracted too often. I think it's the latter. Don't worry, this can't possibly take a long time, right? Look at that giant rock. She actually dragged it all the way over here by herself. That's insane. That is so crazy. You go, girl.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing, so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plaustrite specimen. I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plaustrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction.
Next stage, please!
Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhe, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up high.
I relate more to Shenhe. Whenever I get praised, I just like kind of scratch the back of my head and go, hee hee.
They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own.
I think she's kind of used to it.
Go eat something tasty, and when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, yourself like this.
Yeah, Paimon's right. I guess the accommodations are far more comfortable than the wilderness.
If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Let's go to the hotel. Hotel. Are these?
Hi there! Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just through the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
Now that sounds heavenly.
She can have it as a midnight snack, or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Have a good rest, Shenhe. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
Cloud Retainer. Oh, it all makes sense now. It was you. Hello, Cloud Retainer.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
I wonder.
Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
I thought so. Never would have guessed. It was one or the other. It could have been either, in my opinion. But yeah, it's 50-50. Disagree with her. It might lead to a funny interaction. Either way, actually, honestly, it's Cloud Retainer. You never know what'll lead to a funny interaction with Cloud Retainer.
She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival, but not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to
That's
the
kind of terrifying.
instinct with which she was born.
That is very terrifying to hear.
One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age.
Oh my god.
That she was homeless.
Oh my. So when she said master, she meant...
Indeed. It is one to whom she refers. It
was you!
Institution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Uh-oh.
Huh. You
Uh-oh. I knew that was coming the moment I saw that line. Oh no.
Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
Uh-oh.
If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation.
Nice little foreshadowing there.
One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
the story here for now. Thank you for watching this episode that has gone on for a very long time. I was not expecting. I was not expecting I was not expecting the quest to get locked by something. That was certainly a surprise to me. But it's okay. I will continue this in another episode or perhaps even on Twitch. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you will look forward to the next episode. Bye for now.